So I have created a very advanced AI voice agent for a full service business that can basically handle objections like an expert. It will also qualify the lead and provide an accurate quotation based on the information provided by the lead. And after that, it will also book the appointment on a specified calendar and also send a notification after the call has ended. I'll share the system prompt that I've used for my client absolutely for free. You can actually check it out in the description down below. I have prepared a document. This is the document that I'm talking about, and as you can see, here is the full system prompt, and it's a pretty big prompt. You can access this entire system prompt absolutely for free in the description down below. Just click the link, and you'll be able to see it and follow along. If you want to test out the voice agent live by yourself, then you can just click the link over here. There'll be a link attached to this. So once you click the button over here, you'll be able to test out the voice agent live. So now I'll speak with the voice agent to show you guys a very quick demo. It's not going to be a quick demo. It might be 2 or 3 minutes long, but I can assure it will be worth your time. All right. So you can just check it out how it handles the objections and talks with me in a very natural manner.
Hey, this is Jake from Clearwater Pool Maintenance. How can I help you?
Hi there. Can I get a quote?
Absolutely, I'd be happy to help. Before I give you a quote, I just need to ask a few quick questions about your pool to make sure we get the pricing right. Sounds good?
Yeah. All right. Go ahead.
Great, thank you. First off, do you have a pool sweep?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Do you also have an in-ground or above-ground spa that you'd like us to service?
I do have an above ground spa.
Got it. And do you have a diving board?
Yes, I do.
Thanks for that. One last thing. Are there trees overhanging or surrounding your pool?
Nope.
Awesome. Thanks for the info. Based on everything you've shared, your total would be $215 per month.
$250 is actually a bit expensive for me, so I'll have to pass on that.
I understand. Just so you know, our service includes all chemicals at no extra cost, which many other companies charge separately for. Plus, our technicians are professionally trained to ensure your pool and spa are in perfect condition. Would it help if we offered you a trial month at a 30% discount? See the difference in our service?
All right, sure, go ahead. That's I think the 30% off will, discount will be helpful for me. So yeah, we can proceed.
Great. Let's get you set up. I'll just need a few details real quick. What's your full name?
My full name is Oscar. My number is 123456789. I live in Central Road. My zip code is 1205. Is there anything else you need? Oh, also I'd like to book the appointment for tomorrow at 5 p.m.
Please hold on a moment while I book your appointment. You're all set, Oscar. Our technician will be out tomorrow at 5 p.m.
I'm gonna be going over all the points here. It qualified me as a lead first of all, and then it gave an accurate quotation based on what I have for my pool. So if I have an above ground spa, or let's say I have a diving board, so it will basically calculate all the prices one by one, and then it will provide me an accurate quotation by calculating the overall price. Once I said that $215 is a bit expensive for me, it tried to give me a 30% discount for the first month, which was pretty impressive. And then it also booked an appointment on my calendar. And I also received a notification on my email. I'll show you that later on. And I built this using VAPI and Make, but my main goal of this video is to show you guys how I built this. And this will not be a very technical video. If you want a technical overview, then you can check out my other videos where I explain everything very in depth. All right. So what are the key points of having this AI voice agent? So basically, it will answer your missed calls instantly, works 24/7, picks up calls within seconds, no more losing leads due to missed calls, as simple as that. It will qualify your leads automatically, just like you saw. It will book an appointment on autopilot, connects with existing tools. So we can connect this to any CRM we want, such as high level Google Sheets, Airtable, any CRM of our choice. We can simply connect it with that so that we can keep track of how many leads are calling this number and how is the AI actually speaking. Like, is it able to close deals or not? We can track all the information on a CRM, right? Then the smart natural conversation sounds email handles questions. So basically these AI voice agents are getting better day by day. So if you have a system like this in your business, then there is literally no chance that you will miss out on a single lead once they call you. So I will be going through a very simple transformation overview of how it's gonna look like if you do not have an AI voice agent in your business, and what it's gonna look like if you do have one. All right. So before using the AI voice agent, missed calls after hours, slow follow-ups, mental overload, annual booking, lost revenue. What it's look like to have this AI voice agent. 24/7 call coverage. Every call is answered instantly, even on weekends or after hours. Faster lead conversions because AI will respond within seconds. Automated scheduling. It will automatically sync with your calendar and book the appointment, and you will also get a notification for that, so you don't have to lay a single finger during the entire process. Professional experience, more jobs, less work. Capture more leads because you'll be able to book more jobs, and this will free up your time so that you can focus on growing your business. Now, enough yapping. I just wanted to show you guys the value of how it can provide to your business. Now, I'll be sharing the system prompt with you. And like I said, this I'll not go too technical on this video, but I will share the entire system prompt. But like I said earlier, you will be able to access the entire system prompt that I've used for my client absolutely for free in the description below. Alright guys, so this is the system prompt that I've prepared for my client, and this is the exact system prompt that I'm currently using, but I have changed some of the information over here because I don't want to expose the details of my client's business, of course. So I just changed the name to send some general information, but other than that, everything is exactly the same. The way, this is VAPI. If you're not familiar with VAPI, I have tons of videos in my channel regarding VAPI. You can just check it out. Check them out. So this is the first message that I'm using. Hey, this is Jake from Clearwater Pool Maintenance. How can I help you? So let me just scroll down real quick so that you can see the entire system prompt. As you can see, it's a pretty large system prompt that I've prepared. So I'll be just going through the sections one by one so that you can understand what's actually going on. So I'll start off with the role section. This is where I give the bot an identity that you are this, this, and this. You're working at this company, and your role is to do this. I'll basically qualify leads, provide quotations, accurate quotations, and all of that. You can just check this entire system prompt over here. Just scroll down and you'll be able to access the system prompt right here. Okay, this is the same system prompt that you'll be seeing over here. So anyways, so this is the task section. Your primary job is to handle inbound calls from homeowners looking for weekly pool maintenance. I'm just using the chain of thought prompting over here. This is where I basically give it a list of instructions that you will be operating by following this step-by-step instructions. So firstly, you'll start the call with a warm and friendly manner, explain your services, qualify the lead, price and explanation, pricing and explanation framing. This is basically the way the bot will basically speak. Before stating the price, summarize key services included, and then so I'm just so you'll be responsible for handling objections. So in this section, I'm just providing it some very specific instructions to how it should handle objections. Why? Because this is what was asked from my client, and he basically handles objections in this manner. So I just took this data. I took a list of call transcripts from him, and this is what he provided me with. After that, I used that data to create a more enhanced version of the objection handling process, so that I used ChatGPT for that, of course. So I just fed the data to ChatGPT and said that I want you to create a more enhanced version of this process, the objection handling process. So, and then turn this into instructions which I can use for a system prompt for my AI voice agent. Right? I hope that makes sense. So this is the schedule the appointment and run the set appointment tool. This is the tool function that I'm using called set appointment. It's basically a simple appointment setter tool responsible for booking the appointments. So if the caller agrees, I ask for the name, address, execute the appointment, all of that, and then qualify questions and pricing structure, where I'm providing the list of questions that the bot will ask, because this is how the business that I've because this is how my client usually operates. They ask this list of questions that are, do you have this, this, and this, because they need to know in order to qualify the lead, of course. So this is the pricing calculation rules. This is not the exact price that I'm using for my client, of course. Like I said, I changed some of the data. So yeah, this is just an example. Base monthly rate is basically $170, and then additional charges apply based on specific full pool features, such as if they have in-ground spa, above ground spa, then the cost will add up one by one, right? And then this is the special pricing adjustments. This is the payment process, how my client handles the payment process. This is the context section, and this is where I'm providing some further context about the business, and also giving it some emotional intelligence. That I'm trying to make this bot a little bit more emotionally intelligent by saying that if you are able to successfully close a deal, then this will directly impact the revenue of the business. So when you provide instructions like this, like if you have add an emotional touch to your instructions, then it can increase the performance of your LM, your large language model. So yeah, Now this is the date and time awareness. So this is where I'm providing a function where the date and time is connected, the current date and time is connected. So this will help the bot figure out the current date and time for that specific time zone, and you can just put out the time zone over here. So my client lives in Los Angeles, so yeah. So this is a key communication guidelines. This is where I'm just providing some guidelines for how it should communicate during the calls. You can go through this in the system prompt. You can find this out in the document. And then this is some example conversation. This is where I'm just giving it an example of a script as to how the conversations usually go for the business. How, what type of calls do they get? How do the calls usually go? So once we scroll down, we can see the final instructions section. Yeah, it's over here. So final instruction section. So as you can see, I've also added some further instructions over here. So once you create a very advanced system problem like this, it's not normal. Like it's normal that it will not work out in the first try. So I had to try this out multiple times to make this work. There were some adjustments that I had to make. So to make the for that, I could not change the entire system prop. So let's say the bot is performing in a specific way, which I do not want it to behave. So in that case, I might have to maybe find out which step of the prompt, which part of the prompt is causing this error or this issue. So in that case, I just instead of going through this entire system prompt, what I do is I just add a instruction over here. That I just add an instruction over here that you should not do this. Instead, you will just respond in this manner. Okay. So this is the instruction. This is where you can just maybe add some final adjustments to your bot. So for, let's say, for handling objections, make sure you follow the instructions and examples mentioned above. So please be concise, as you will be on phone calls. You will have to keep your responses brief, between 1 to 2 lines. I added this instruction because it did seem to be a bit descriptive at times when it wasn't necessary. And as this is a text-based agent, because the conversation will be converted into voice through VAPI, so we have to make sure that the outputs from this large language model, which is we're using ChatGPT 4.0, the outputs are concise within 1 to 2 lines, because it's very irritating to listen to the bot. Yeah. And if you want to create something like this for your client or for your own business, then what I can suggest is that you can just simply copy this entire system prompt that is provided in the document, and then you can just paste this entire prompt to ChatGPT and ask it to analyze it and then provide the information about your business, that the name of your business is this, you operate at this hours, your service is within this area. Provide all the relevant information on your business, and then ask ChatGPT to apply the following information into the system prompt that you have provided, or maybe just create a new version of the system prompt based on this idea, based on the system prompt that I've provided you guys. So I've also included an instruction over here which you can use to maybe guide ChatGPT or maybe guide yourself along the way. And by the way, this is the tool that I'm using. It's the name of the appointment is Set Appointment Tool. This is the description, and as you can see, this is the webhook URL which is connected to make. So this is the lead information. This is where I'm collecting the leads data. I'm using this as parameters, and this is the booking time. This will contain the time for which the appointment is being booked. I'm still currently working on the make.com template for the appointment setting function. So I am unable to share that for this video, but I'll share this out in the next video if you guys ask for it. All right, it's a very simple automation template where I just book the appointment and then just send a notification once the appointment has been booked. So that's all. Now this is it for today's video. Now my main goal was to show you guys a very quick overview of the voice agent that I've built for my client. So I hope this video was helpful for some of you. If you're building voice agents with large system prompts or maybe advanced voice agents, then I hope this video was helpful for you. And if so, please feel free to hit the like button, and also make sure you access this template in the description down below. And yeah, that's it for today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.